Phụ Ben đúng không? Gì à? Kèo này ai rảnh mà bet đạp giò lưng la. Kèo này kiểu hài hước. Ai? Kèo này kiểu hài hước. Ấy tụi nó nói chụp bộ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man John Begley. Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, John Begley.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something that would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We are just getting started.
Sao không được? Sao vậy được?
Reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Camavinga. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. There's a searching pass. Tchouaméni, Rudiger. And it's Camavinga. Well played, has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. Quarter of an hour played. Camavinga. Now Eder Militao. Conte. Can he get on the end of it?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Howson.
Vinicius.
Madrid already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Ball swung in, brilliantly cut out. Conte engages and forces him off the ball. Hernandez. And it's 2-A.
Rồi.
Tchouaméni. Threads one in. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram. Thuram showed plenty of zest at getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte. Camavinga. Here's Tchouaméni.
Hay vậy.
Tries to pass it through.
À, tính lắc một kìa đúng không?
Camavinga. Eder Militao. Camavinga looking to pass their way up the pitch. Upamecano wins the duel this time. Mbappe looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, the referee
Sạc ghê quá ta. Đỏ luôn.
the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Koundé has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation.
Ủa ngoài vòng hả?
Out a straight red card.
Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tchouaméni. Conte. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe on to the right flank. That is lovely. And he's heaved it away. France have reclaimed it. Searching pass he's played there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him an offside. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
Đá thiệt tình đi. Nè mình đá đi cà phê thôi nha.
One goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved a little bit more.
Madrid in the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Trời, đã làm xấu vậy.
Straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Madrid definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
Lovely feet. He's found some space.
Trời đồ má.
Olise looking for options for movement. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Spread to the right. Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Đồ quá mô lẹo vậy.
I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, nice touch. Tchouaméni. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill.
Thì với ta á gãy luôn Fusen rồi.
Forced to go back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help.
Đây rồi, trời ơi, quá đất.
Now it's Thuram, and here's Mbappe.
Trái đủ má.
It's a tiny
Nhắm qua cái phải trả luôn không ra liền.
got it. They have their equaliser.
Nguyên.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. It's going to make the boss just a little
Chứ sao?
happier.
Oh, delicious, devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
À, đạt không được ta.
Now it's Mbappe.
Ê, ôi trời ơi, cái này nè. À, đây rồi.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, important interception. And here's Thuram. That has been slung wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer.
À, đéo gì cả, phải làm cắt máu rồi là không em mà của em.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go
Ôi
on
trời, trời đủ quá, chạy đép rồi. Rồi em ơi. Má đá gì hai bên luôn mà. Chơi gì ép dữ vậy. Alaba đâu? Rồi, các bạn.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 6.
Konate, Hernandez,
Dorsal 19.
and it's
El dorsal
Camavinga.
15. El dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Chouameni gets a foot in there.
Ủa má, vô đúng bên mà tài. Tài đúng rồi. Bắt xe lên. Má không cần là chết á. Không có thể lực mà đá bóp gì. Quên. Phải đánh nhanh đúng gọn luôn đúng không? Đúng rồi. 7 phút đầu mà không ăn là xong rồi đó.
And it's Chouameni. Dembele.
Quay người sút đúng không?
Mbappe. This is intriguing. Next
Good lơ.
Listen, the fans haven't given
Trời
up.
đủ má đợi mà 6 giờ lơ.
They still believe it can be won.
Thắng Chelsea. Dạ. Trời đủ đi.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. Ceballos. He might have to go it alone here.
Đây nè.
Shot.
Trời ơi.
Chance.
Chị ơi. Gì cho nó không? Chị trong này mà đủ mà nhìn là biết rồi. Đây. Đứng đi.
Alaba
Phụ gì ở đây?
knocks it into space.
Rồi cái lỗ gì em chọc vô mày.
Camavinga.
Cũng nói phụ anh em ơi. Người ta cũng
Yeah,
nói
they were
phụ.
looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. Camavinga.
Habrá 2 minutos.
Time will be 2 minutes.
Trời ơi, chọc.
Possession this. He's in a great position here. And he's quick to get rid.
À lẹ tay quá trời ơi.
Well to take that back.
Con.
So that means another 30 minutes football. So Jim, any strong
Đồ
opinions
mấy
on
hai
the
bên tiệm suốt quá vậy.
I think many on that
Đồ
pitch were
quá
waiting for
tuyệt
the whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. The hostilities have already resumed. That has not gone well. Guendouzi. Barcola. Here's Tchouaméni. It's Camavinga.
Má bên thằng này nữa.
Dembele.
Trời ơi, xạo luôn đi ơi. Hay ngon không? Góc nguy hiểm quá. Sao đây từng thép vô sân.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Se va a producir
Good ball, good take.
Lẹ tay dưới trời.
Opts to play it back. Barcola.
Đâu?
Cuts out the supply.
Kéo tới
Guendouzi.
được ta.
And it's Rabiot. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's going wide left. Here's found the way through.
Má bự con vậy.
Corner.
Kẹo con hết anh luôn. Đền hả? Ai cho vô một đền mà đền. Ai cho vô một đền mà đền.
A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Madrid with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's looking wide. Now it's Rodrigo. And that's been
Lô
intercepted.
má chịu bên giới gì trời.
Well stopped.
Guendouzi. Tchouaméni. It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass has
Ê, lô má cái đầu trúng cầu đó rồi.
and it is half time in extra time. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Well, we are already up and running again. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't
Đồ
be
má
the
trắng máu rồi.
Well, the box was just so congested there, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Oh, sweet feet. Very much into the last knockings.
Vô.
The defence.
Ở đâu má.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Chạy nổi không? Chạy nổi không?
Barcola receives in the right position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Oh, he's been caught on it here. As he plays
Lơ.
well.
Cái đồ xuất dở gì Lơ.
Barcola. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides are obviously going about their business. And that has turned it into quite
Lên đúng không?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So straight into the action. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele. Dembele makes a dash for it. Skims one in. Shot, surely! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Rabiot. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rabiot. Doué. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's picked his way through. He's free. Real chance! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Elise. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Vinicius Junior. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé. Doué. Pinches it off him. Bellingham, rapid and full of intent. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Doué. Picked out brilliantly. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. France are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball...
Mbappe! That's another chance! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Camavinga. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Eder Militao. And it's Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Rabiot producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, well measured. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. This is Dembele. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yeah, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Mbappe! Hernandez does really well to win the ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, that's neat. That has not gone well. Rabiot. Doué. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, nice touch. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Saliba. And it's Bellingham. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Played back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, could be danger here. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Dembele. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Great vision. Hernandez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly, and he's quick to snatch it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Koundé. Olise. That's Rabiot. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. And he shoots! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
6.
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 3.
The first breakthrough.
Serán sustituidos
Well, it's
por
great commitment
el
on
dorsal
show here.
15.
They'll be
El
hoping
dorsal
now
11.
that they can stay
El dorsal
focused and
23.
disciplined enough
Cambio
to
de
hold on to
jugadores.
this.
Hernandez. And it's Guendouzi. Now it's Thuram.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely spread. Nicely weighted ball.
Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Mbappe is onto this. Rudiger with a fine tackle. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that should get the job done. Elise. And now they can clear their lines.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Looking tidy in possession here. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here. Punched away.
And it's Guendouzi.
Goulart gets a foot in here. They have held on, just. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Valverde gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Conte. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Valverde. Quality ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham makes a dash for it. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Tries to pass it through. Valverde with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Now it's Olise. He's the return pass. Tchouaméni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe, and he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Is there any... Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Olise. Conte. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. Oh, what has happened here? Conte! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Conte. And here's Thuram. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
I actually fancy...
And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good read.
He read that really...
Real chance! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. This looks promising. Doué. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 6.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, no joy this time.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a good run down the left. Spread out to the left. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely spread. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Dembele picks it up out wide. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Camavinga duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Conte. Camavinga. Not where it came from. Goulet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Space for him to turn and look. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Conte. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even.
he'll try from distance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? He is just caressing the ball. Great chance! And he's following up! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! And that's a good finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Conte.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bellingham. Threads one in. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And here's Mbappe. And he was alert to it. Tchouaméni, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Carreras made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Conte. And Konate. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Here's a sharp little ball here. And here's Bellingham. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Saliba gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Almost half an hour in now. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Conte. And it's Tchouaméni to Rabiot. Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. Tchouaméni pass somewhat off target. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, what can they come up with here? So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Après 38 minutes de jeu.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde, great defending, strong and determined. Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Conte. Oh, cracking ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's picked his way through. Bellingham played with finesse. Carreras. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again. France not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. The defender is not giving up on this. Now it's Olise. Rabiot. Konate. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Rabiot. Oh, that's neat. Here's Tchouaméni, and he's being shifted off it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Thuram. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Olise. Thuram. Getting up there! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. That could spell trouble. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 10.
France may be down, but not out just yet.
Le numéro 12. Le numéro 6.
Made out to the left flank.
Le numéro 7.
It's Dembele.
Attention, changement.
He's had it taken off him. Ambitious ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a good spell of possession, this. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Koulibaly knocks it into space. Conte. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! And it's there! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Madrid palpably stronger, better, superior. This looks promising. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. Hangs in a... goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Played out towards the right wing. Aimed beyond the defence. Conte. And here's Doué. Lovely bit of skill. Doué's header! Oh, brilliant save. Madrid are looking to go forward now. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Martinelli. Zubimendi. Now it's Havertz. Picked out brilliantly. This looks promising. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real handful and a troublemaker.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, well measured. Doku. He tries a shot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very... And the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Martinelli. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has a look up. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's Reinders.
Manchester are really in a position where...
He'll try from distance! Fantastic from Marmoush! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. Gyökeres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone?
He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Doku. Rice. Good take, and is he in? Cherki. Marmouche. That has been cut short. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Cherki. Now there's a fine ball. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Rice for Martinelli. Kusanov has given away a free kick. Raya. Calafiori. Gabriel. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Saliba. Marmouche charging forward, the ball at his feet. Timber. Saliba. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Great chance! Rice. Subimendi. And that is the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. The second half is up and running. Marmouche. And Cherki. And here's Haaland.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Rice. Gyökeres has found the net here, of course. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Marmouche. Reinders. Reinders showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Reinders, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Haaland. So what can they make of this? Doku has it out wide and in space. Looking for the run. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And there's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Reinders! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution on the field.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ryan Cherki. Number 4, Reinders.
Tries to play it through. Decent chance!
Semenyo.
No, that wasn't killing anyone. Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Saka. Gyökeres. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Semenyo. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Jesus. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
No way through, so back it comes. Played back in. Oh, good play! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Marmoush. And he's lost his man here. And he shoots! In he goes again. And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rodri is the guilty party there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We are just getting started. Out towards the flank. Oh, what a ball! And now the breakaway. He shifted it to the flank. Space for him to turn and look. Gakpo making a dash for it. And it's Endo. Gravenberg. And here's Gakpo. Decent chance! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Tchouaméni, and he skips past his man. Valverde. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Brahim Diaz. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, Brahim Diaz, for Valverde, Alexander-Arnold, aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Gakpo, Liverpool have reclaimed it. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Carreras gets over and intercepts. Gakpo! Gakpo! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Brahim Diaz. McAllister. Isaac. And he's found a way past. And Endo. Brahim Diaz. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Gakpo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. He's being urged to shoot. Rudiger. And it's Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gakpo looking to add to his goal. Nice physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field, number 18.
So the action
Gakpo.
resumes.
Coming on the field is number 22, Ekitike.
Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Probing pass. Valverde. Tchouameni. Valverde. No way through there. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Isak. Oh, well played. Valverde.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Valverde.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
Oh, good climb! In he goes again! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A case now of complete control. Now, who's going to be first to this? Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cleared without hesitation.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Ekitike.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he is deftly away. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's on his own! And the shot!
That's really good.
Could be danger here. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both
McAllister.
benches.
Number 3, Endo. Number
Just
9,
about up to 75
Isak.
minutes.
Coming on the field, number 7.
Oh, that's delightful.
Number 8.
That's a little loose.
Number 14.
Pressure coming in from all directions.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Goulet. Wirtz. And he's had it nicked away. Camavinga. Opts for safety. Eder Militao. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Salah! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And a chance! And how did he not make it four?
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Carvajal. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Chiesa. And he's managed to get free. Chiesa ploughing through the middle. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in, looking for options for movement. Wirtz. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gomez with the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alisson is there, and he can get that clear. And he's quick to get rid. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the...
Morata! Alvaro Morata! Brilliant!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
There was no getting to that. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri. And this is Morata. Robertson. And it's Gravenberch. Vids. Now it's Isak. Lenormand calmly anticipates. Nico Williams. Vids. Gravenberch. Some really good ball movement. Gavi. Howson. And it's Gavi. Looking here to chip it through. Lovely feet. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Salah. Vids. Spain are looking to break at pace. Now it's Yamal. He has found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He'll fancy himself from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Ronaldo. Pedri, shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Morata! Hangs one in. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nico Williams does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's Morata! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Robertson. Gravenberch. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. No, that's been intercepted. Salah. And it's Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Jamal! And it's come back out to him. And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And yes, it's him again. Spain find a position of real strength now. And this is Mohamed Salah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. No way through there.
Morata clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind...
Oh, he's on his own! And goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gavi. Oh, just skips past his man. Yamal. This is promising. Steaming. Yamal! Oh, good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous score. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Spain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Spain have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Morata. Gravenberg. And here's Gakpo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nico Williams. Great defending, strong and determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. Wirtz. And this is Morata. Oh, he's on. There's the shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.